What's good, y'all? Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. All right, we had some insistence. We've got some real prying energy in the collective. That's good. We've got some new inquisitive people out there. We've got inquiring minds that want to know what goes on. You're all welcome. You guys want to know? You want to know? Good morning. There is the moderator. Welcome in, Kristen. How's it going? All right, you guys, we're rapidly approaching that minute mark. I have already said my prayer before I clicked on the live, and I've already rang that bell. We are going to get into a reading, but first, it is Sunday, and I decided to address the elephant in the room directly. Good morning, Bow and Arrow. Welcome in. So we have got a lot of new people, and we've also got a lot of trolls. It was 1:11 on the clock when I just said that. We've got a lot of new people and a lot of trolls that have an opinion that because there are playing cards with pictures on them delivering messages of how to be a good human being or how to not be a piece of shit, that it's evil. And so the only thing that is good or bad in these particular commenters' opinions seems to be the Bible. So we are going to go right with the Bible. 1:44 on the clock. I did bibliomancy and popped open my book today, and I found a specific page was in 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Paul's message of wisdom. I'm going to read these 3 paragraphs right here. When I first came to you, dear brothers and sisters, I didn't use lofty words and impressive wisdom to tell you God's secret plan. For I decided that while I was with you, I would forget everything except Jesus Christ, the one who was crucified. I came to you in weakness, timid and trembling, and my message and my preaching were very plain. Rather than using clever and persuasive speeches, I relied only on the power of the Holy Spirit. I did this so you would trust not in human wisdom, but in the power of God. Yet when I am among mature believers, I do speak with words of wisdom, but not the kind of wisdom that belongs to this world or to the rulers of this world, who are soon forgotten. No, the wisdom we speak of is the mystery of God. His plan that was previously hidden, even though he made it for our ultimate glory before the world began. But the rulers of this world have not understood it. If they had, they would not have crucified our glorious Lord. That is what the scriptures mean when they say, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love him. But it was to us that God revealed these things by his Spirit. For Spirit searches out everything and shows us God's deep secrets. No one can know a person's thoughts except that person's own spirit, and no one can know God's thoughts except God's own spirit. And we have received God's Spirit, not the world's spirit, so we can know the wonderful things God has freely given us. When we tell you these things, we do not use words that come from human wisdom. Instead, we speak from words given to us by the Spirit, using Spirit's words to explain spiritual truths. But people who aren't spiritual can't receive these truths from God's Spirit. It all sounds foolish to them, and they can't understand it, for those who are spiritual can understand what the Spirit means. Those who are spiritual can elevate all things, but they themselves cannot be elevated by others, for who can know the Lord's thoughts? Who knows enough to teach him? But we can understand these things, for we have the mind of Christ. That is our scripture for the day. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, Paul's message of wisdom, folks. All right, today is October 12th for recording purposes, but the message is, as always, timeless. I am going to shake the dice. Welcome in, Jimmy Martin. How's it going? All right. So I'm going to shake these dice up. You guys got a headphone warning. Let's get into it. All right. Don't even have to move the words, just kind of squish them together. Rent to. Rent to. Somebody needs to rent something to another person. Somebody wants to rent something to somebody. I'm seeing sorry. Somebody wants to say they're sorry. Oh, where did it go? Chic. S-H-E-I-K. Chic. Designer chic. Somebody's bougie. I don't want to rent to somebody like that. I'm sorry. Okay. We have got lied. L-I-E-D. You need to go ask and go potty? Give me just a second. My dog's got to go out. She does this every time I do a reading. Let's go. Just a minute, folks. You can stay out there for a little while. Nice sunshiny day out there. All right. We are back. So we have also got... I guess I'm going to re-roll. I thought I had another word. So far, we've got rent to, sorry, chic, and lied. We've got nail, N-A-I-L. Didn't we just talk about Jesus being nailed to the cross? Okay. So, somebody's trying to nail somebody for something. I don't want to rent to somebody like that. I'm sorry. Somebody is too bougie. They lied about another person. They're trying to nail somebody. They're trying to get somebody in trouble. They're trying to set somebody up here. You've got to be kidding me. Why would you do that? Bougie. Toil. T-O-I-L. Like toil and labor. Somebody wants somebody to have to like bust their back, basically. You need to have calluses and you need to sweat and you need to be in pain all the time. You need to fucking toil and labor. They don't want to rent to somebody because they're bougie about it. They want somebody that's like fancy, has a lot of money. That's weird. Nobody has a lot of money except for like people that are crooks anymore. I mean, we've got Ted. The name Ted is here. Or welcome to my TED Talk. The movie Ted with the teddy bear. Tex. T-E-X. We almost have Texas, but there's no A. I'm going to re-roll. No vowels. No vowels again. Nope. Nothing there either. I think we might just call the dice for the day. I think I'm pretty bored with this. Cross. C-R-O-S-S. You've got to be kidding me right now. Nailed to the cross. Nailed. Somebody got nailed to the cross. For those that are new here, you guys should remember that the town I live in is not the town I was raised in, okay? So I've got stories from both towns. Sometimes they're similar. The town I live in currently, literally these people gave me a crown of thorns. They wanted to fucking nail me to the cross. These people want me to die around here. And it's okay. I just laugh in their face. Go ahead. You want somebody to die that's spent the last 30 years feeling the exact same way about themselves. What are you going to do about it? Like, for real. It's impossible to make me I don't know. But I'm one of them people, I will run into a fire, okay? If there's somebody in there I love, I will run into the fire. This is all that's left of the basket, you guys. So I'm just going to shuffle and take whatever chunk flies out. I'm going to show you guys that I'm going to shuffle right here. It's going to be a big ass pile, just like that. Just like that, okay? I'm going to shuffle like that. Something landed in my lap. And one more over there. Just a second. Thanks for your patience today, guys. I'm disorganized as shit today. Petty as fuck. Petty as fuck is the one that flew out underneath that I had to really work for. All right, let's get a chunk. While I am taking my time, where is everybody from? What time zone are you in? Let's say hello to Tara D, High Priestess, Jimmy V. Martin, Nick Coleman. I think everybody wants to cherry pick the Bible, Nick Coleman. You're asking about, isn't killing bad? I think they forgot a specific commandment. I think everybody likes to cherry pick the Bible to justify their bullshit, instead of actually walking a path with a personal relationship with God, which that book is supposed to be a guide on how to not be a human piece of shit. But people want to cherry pick it and use it as references like they would in an essay as to why I can be a disgusting person to another person that I think isn't behaving the way that falls in line with my beliefs. That's what I think. All right, we've got all these out here. We'll take those. So we've got petty as fuck. Tried to publicly humiliate you and called you a sex worker. They tried to nail you to the cross. Pseudotumor cerebri. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Get curious about some shit and go learn. Go down your own rabbit hole. Somebody's using custody as a weapon. Courageous. Your energy is flat out repulsive. Hey. Thank you, Chris Imperfect. Let him say what he wants to say. Trust me, the people that mock God are the ones that get it the worst. So, Yucatan Peninsula. This is in Mexico. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Japanese proverb. Pacific Northwest, Puget Sound. Secret squirrel. Oh, that tells me I need to bring out another deck. Hold on one second. We need to get this deck out today. The letter W. You have to be the leader that you wish that you had. Simon Sinek from a TED Talk. Welcome to my TED Talk. You like how my cards work and how God works through me? Just like that whole Apostle Paul section that I just read out of Corinthians. Okay. You have defeated the final boss. And they are aggro about it. Okay, somebody is very courageous. They stood up to somebody. They stood up to the final boss. Somebody tried to humiliate you. They are petty as fuck, but you keep getting up. You keep getting up. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. You keep coming back. You have a comeback for everything. You got a mouth for everything. Something tells me that you pissed somebody off. Somebody is doing something in secret against you. Somebody is watching you. Somebody's trying to nail you to the cross. All right, let's get into it, you guys. I'm going to shuffle these up and start pulling a reading for you. No, I'm absolutely not mocking God, but Billy Bob, this isn't about you down there in the comment section. This is about the reading, so I'm sorry. I'm just not going to be able to give you the attention you're trying to get right now. Go call your mama. All right. First card out, the moon in reverse. So we've got somebody's secrets. We've got some sort of information making its way to common knowledge here. Somebody's going to be very sorry they lied to you. Very sorry they lied to you. You've defeated the final boss. Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So okay, somebody's going to be very sorry they lied to you. You've really, 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 really invested yourself or in your future or in a long-term, like a building of yourself or your life here, and you've blocked a lot out. Okay? And this is how you have defeated this, but something's coming to light. Something repressed. This is a repressed memory you've worked really hard to block out. A repressed memory you've worked really, really hard to block out. Hierophant, Tower, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the High Priestess. Well, you've been trying to block something out, but you've been following a spiritual pathway. You've been following something very traditional, or you have been really listening to a spiritual guide of some sort, seeking spiritual counsel, looking to elevate yourself, looking to follow a proper direction for your life here. And something has shaken you up. You were unprepared for it, and it has blasted your third eye wide open. There's something that you didn't remember before that you are very clear on now, and it's going to elevate you to where you've defeated somebody. They were unprepared. You were unprepared. Everybody was unprepared for this sudden upheaval right here. And all you were doing is following your own spiritual guidance. All right. So let's get a little deeper into it. Pull some regular Rider-Waite. So clarify the secret, please. The moon in reverse. The moon in reverse. What is what the lie is? Somebody's going to be sorry they lied to you. It's been a long-term investment too. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that's in charge of something is going to be sorry that they lied to you. Somebody's left holding the bag. You've defeated the final boss. This is the bougie bitch. Somebody that gets upset if they break a fucking fingernail. Oh my God, I have to go right now. Okay, this is like somebody that can't have a hair out of place. They are constant. They can't be seen without makeup. They are absolutely obsessively compulsive with their appearance because internally they're trying to cover up insecurity. Bougie, but not in a confident way. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. This person has worked tirelessly, and they are, I think they're losing everything. They're ass out in the cold. Whoever is this person that they're bougie, I don't want to rent to them. I'm so sorry. They're ass out on their ass. Somebody here has lost everything with that Five of Pentacles. This is financial devastation. If you could just sum this card up in 2 words, financial devastation. Oh, Jimmy, don't worry. We got our Masonic Tarot right here. That's next. So clarify this Two of Swords for me, please. King of Cups in the reverse. Work long and hard to block you from emotional stability. This person is in a place, this bougie ass person that can't have a break a nail is experiencing financial devastation for emotional manipulation. Petty as fuck. I'm being told, have the day you deserve. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in. You're new. Hi. So, clarifying the Hierophant, we actually have 3 cards. I'm going to run them down because this is all for 1 card. You followed some sort of spiritual guidance, some sort of spiritual pathway, some sort of intuition, your own personal connection or personal relationship with a spiritual pathway. You walked away from something. You turned your back. 8-8, you freed yourself with that 8 of Swords in the reverse from what was hindering you. 2 of Swords. You had a choice. You had a crossroads in your life. You hit a place in your life where you had to make a decision. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. You have to be the leader you wish you had. You had to walk away and follow what you were being told was the right thing for you, away from emotional manipulation. And you, I don't know, this person did not want to help you, and now they are ass out in the cold. Like they're financially ruined because they're bougie. They lied about you, on you. Somebody's going to be sorry they lied to your face or about you to somebody else. They tried to nail you to the cross. They wanted you to have to work your ass off. They wanted you to be in pain. They wanted you to have to like sweat and have calluses and always have fucked up fingernails because they're the ones that can't manage to do any of the work for themselves. They can't break a nail. This person can't even clean their own house because they might like get dishpan hands. This is bougie. Clarify this Tower. Six Cups. So what this is it's shocking to this person about who you know from your past. This person is shocked by where you came from and who you used to be, like Secret Squirrel. You used to be a different person. The friends that you had, okay, you're still friends with people, but you don't act like the people you used to be friends with. Or maybe these people are the ones that helped this woman, okay? People trying to make sure that you fell down and couldn't get back up. Calling themselves your friends. Tell me the Seven of Wands in reverse, please. Somebody's going to be sorry they lied to you, about you, to somebody else. Somebody's going to be sorry they lied to nail you to the cross. TED Talk, Simon Sinek. You have to be the leader that you wish that you had. Look at this. The World in reverse. Hold on, let me cover up the imaginary Barbie doll incorrect anatomy that people like to report. This World card in the reverse. On top of the Seven of Wands in reverse. These people wanted you unprotected, vulnerable, and never getting another opportunity to start over. Never being able to get back up again. Because you're always bouncing right back. Bouncing right back. High Priestess energy, always willing to take the next risk. Let's see. So how, let's talk about the sex worker energy. I don't want those cards yet. I need some more tarot. Let's talk about this sex worker energy. Tried to publicly humiliate you, called you a sex worker. Meanwhile, you're on a spiritual path. Are these people or this person trying to make you out to be the whore of fucking Babylon or some shit like that? The great prostitute? So they can have an excuse to take you down? Is this some sort of moral friggin' high ground somebody's trying to have over you, but you're the one that's actually on the spiritual pathway? Oh. Oops. Oops. You've actually done the hard work, the toil and labor over here. You've done the hard work. You're the one that's courageous. They're the one that's aggressive. They're the ones that are secretly holding some sort of animosity. We've got flat out repulsive energy here. You've defeated the final boss. Somebody, their energetic signature, their Taurus field, whatever, their vibe, their personality, however you want to describe when you initially interact with somebody, that first impression, that instinctive, whoa, hold on, let me wait and give this person a shot. You need to pay attention to that. Every time, forever. When somebody's energy is flat out repulsive, don't second guess yourself. Take stock and move accordingly, politely. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Move on your own, politely. Do your own thing. Mind your own business. Drink your fucking water. Get your walk in for the day. Read a book. Pet the cat. Okay? Or the dog. So they tried to say the only way you could be on your own is if you were making money being a sex worker. That's the only way you could be independent. Nobody can do anything by themselves unless they're fucking for money, according to this person, while you're on a spiritual path. I know, it's fun to digest, isn't it? So we've got the wheel in reverse. I told you this person's going to end up being very sorry. They lied to you or lied to someone about you, because now they're having a run of bad luck. If you look at this, they've worked tirelessly. And now they're having financial devastation. And now, look, a series of unfortunate events. This motherfucker is in Lemony Snicket, okay? We've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse, clarifying the King of Cups in reverse. Here's the deal. They want you unable to control your emotions, blocked off from your heart chakra, so you act a fool. So you act out. So you do, I don't know, some sort of public display of aggression, okay? Somebody is petty. Petty as fuck. Somebody is trying to bait you, Four of Cups, into like blatantly rejecting them. Like blatantly saying something nasty. Blatantly making you be the one to turn away from a situation because they're the ones that's been petty as fuck. They're being so petty because they can't, I don't know, handle the fact that you went and turned your back to follow some sort of spiritual path. This is people from your past, somebody that calls themselves close to you, somebody that calls themselves your friend, your soulmate, your family, whatnot. Somebody that's closely connected to you doesn't like what you've done. They feel like that you turned your back on them with this Eight of Cups. You turned your back on them and you walked away and you freed yourself, and now you're blocking all of the people that want to drag you back to that place out. And so this rejection is hitting home. This Four of Cups right here, it's got somebody in their feelings. It's got somebody depressed. It's got somebody pouting. I think you have dealt with something and you don't like petty energy. You don't want to play games. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're not dealing with instigation, somebody trying to provoke your fiery side. Bottom of the deck is Justice. If you look at this end row, High Priestess, Fool, and Justice, you know what you know. You sense what you sense. You're going to follow that intuition, take a leap of faith, and it's going to bring you to the right place. Okay? You're going to get what's right in the end here. They're going to be sorry they ever lied to you, lied to anybody about you, tried to nail you to the cross. They worked super hard, that toil and labor to make this fucking happen. Somebody didn't want to rent to another person because they were bougie, and now that person is in financial devastation. Series of unfortunate events. Lemony Snicket. So, what are the feelings going back and forth in this situation? What are the feelings going back and forth? This sex worker bullshit. You couldn't be doing something on your own, right? You can't just work, be a leader. You know, nobody can do anything by themselves. This speaks to whoever this person is that is petty, to their own personal codependency issues, not yours. Nobody can do anything alone unless they're being a whore. Marinate in that. Just really marinate in that. Where would you get that idea unless that's your own thought process about your own situation? Perhaps this is why things have taken a negative turn. Perhaps this is why you've missed a lot of shots and opportunities and why people don't like your energy. It's flat out repulsive. Perhaps this is why you're being rejected. Perhaps this is why you're getting no new beginnings, and perhaps this is why it's justice for you. These are all the things you're going to be able to say, or the energy that's behind you walking away. Like you're supported by a spirit. Okay? Somebody's going to be sorry. Period. Abundance in reverse. Told you somebody's gonna be real sorry. Real sorry. They're losing everything. Adversity in reverse. They never should have come for you. They never should have fucked with you. They never should have literally made you a competitor, made you an opponent. You've defeated the final boss. Somebody came for you and made you the op. And when they got defeated, now it's a big problem. Now it's a problem. It seems to me like you've won a fight you didn't even show. It's like, you know, you showed up to the gunfight with a knife. Forgiveness. The ultimate weapon. Forgiveness, bitches. How can you fight that? I forgive you. How do you fight that? You gonna come swing on a bitch that says, I forgive you? Oh, here's the deal. You are going to forgive this person. You're going to be kind. You're going to kill them with kindness. It's going to drive this person nuts. They're so aggressive. Okay. Growth. Your forgiveness is growth. You might reject this person. You might not want to start a new interaction with this person. It's your justice that you have seen this coming, and you're going to take a leap of faith and turn away from the things that take you away from your path. It doesn't matter if they try and call you a sex worker because you're doing something on your own. It doesn't matter if they've had a series of unfortunate events in their life and they're having financial devastation. They can't emotionally manipulate you anymore or again. You have forgiven this person, and exemplified is the word I was looking for, a measure of growth it to this petty bougie person that they can't even pretend to understand. Chic, bougie, but unconnected. Patience in reverse. This person expected you to lose your temper. They expected you to go off and be aggressive. They didn't expect you to be courageous enough to forgive somebody and show growth. Nobody had this planned. Bottom of the deck is envy. Nobody had that plan. Nobody saw that shit coming at all. Not a single soul saw that coming. Somebody tried to nail you to the cross, and you have defeated the final boss because you killed him with kindness. Oh, that's got something stuck in somebody's craw too. Like they are having a hard time digesting it real bad. They want to fight. They want an issue so bad. They wanted to keep you down. Remember that. They wanted you to fall down and not get back up. And here you are, elevated on a different path, completely diverted from where everybody else that was trying to get you to stay on a certain direction. You walked away. Well, you've abandoned now all your friends, right? 8 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. You've abandoned all your friends. You turned your back on them. You don't have nothing to do with anybody. Look, you didn't want me in your world, is what you're saying. So you went off on your own. You had to start from new. You had to take a leap of faith. You had to do something to believe in yourself over here because nobody fucking ever believed in you. Never. So this person over here that wants to be bougie and didn't want to, I don't know. I don't think I should rent to this person. They're going to be sorry they lied about you. They worked hard to nail you to the cross. Now let's find out what's going to happen to this person. Tell me about this bougie person that wanted to make somebody look like, actually they wanted to sacrifice somebody. I'll just say it. Jealousy. Marinate. Marinate like salad dressing. Marinate like a chicken breast. The meat and bones of the situation is that somebody is jealous of you. They wish they'd had the nerve to be as courageous as you and do what you've done. And this person is petty over it. You've missed out on an opportunity because this person is petty. Trust. Believe it. Believe it. You missed out on something huge because one petty bitch. Queen of Pentacles. Bougie. Release. Cut the cords. Cut the ties. Let it go. You can't do anything with jealousy. That's an internal insecurity issue. You can't fix jealousy. You can't make somebody secure in something where they are the one with the insecurity. It's something they have to own. You can't make somebody that doesn't trust you. I have huge trust issues. You can't make me trust you with anything other than long-term, demonstrated, consistent behaviors. Otherwise, I'm going to default to what I already know about long-term, consistent actions. Right? And that will be my judgment. There's nothing that you can say or do to a person that wants your position, that doesn't want you to have your position. It's not about the position itself. It's just about you not having it. Okay? They want you to be, meditate, marinate. Didn't I just say marinate in that? You got to understand, there's somebody in your midst here The secret is out. They're petty as fuck. They're jealous as hell. They've done a lot of work to block you from something because you went on a spiritual journey. And it ruined something for them. Now you can see through it all. You can see through the pettiness. You can see through the aggression. You can see through, the lies. You can see through the manipulation. You can see through what you've already walked away from. And you're not turning back. Water. Like water under the bridge. You can't get it back. Water under the bridge. You have forgiven and let it flow. This is what nobody prepared for. They wanted fire. They wanted fight. They wanted aggression. They wanted action. They wanted you to do something about it. Something. They just wanted you to be the one that did something about whatever this is. You defeated them. You were the leader that you wished that you had. You listened to TED Talks. It might be something that you're that you use as a personal development tool. Somebody that is bougie and always judges on the appearance of things, on the outside of things. Remind you, this person never gets a hair out of place. If a nail is broken, they're at the fucking manicurist within the hour. Like, I will pay you $700 to come fix my one fingernail. It's 3 a.m. I can't sleep. This person is like that bougie. And they tried to humiliate you and make you look like a sex worker somehow. We got to get deeper into that part. I want to know more about that part. In my other Rider-Waite deck. Did I use this one already or did I use the small one? I used a small one. I have 2 of these and there's different sizes. This one's my oldest one. So, tell me here about this sex worker shit. They're going to be sorry they lied about you. This is what they lied about. They're going to be sorry. I'm getting defamation of character. Tell me about, tried to publicly humiliate you, called you a sex worker. Oh, you're about to get the message too. Somebody's about to tell you. Somebody's about to forward you a message. Somebody's about to send you something in writing, a text, an email, something where somebody called you a sex worker and it's going to be in writing. You're going to get the message. And this is what's going to give you the ability to take that leap of faith. You guys know who the offspring is. You stupid, dumb shit, goddamn motherfucker! Somebody is in big, big trouble. They're dumb as fuck. Like, they're beyond petty. They're beyond bougie. Now they're busted and disgusted and financially devastated. How are they going to get their nails done at 3 in the morning when everything they've ever worked for is gone? Somebody's watching another person in secret. They're trying to gather information and create illusions. That 7 of Cups right behind the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. They're trying to keep it looking one way when it's really another. This person is flat out busted. 5 of Pentacles, financially destroyed. And they're trying to present optical illusions, smoke and mirrors, trying to make it look like they're better off than they are when they really are in a position where they're having to leave somewhere. You defeated somebody. They have to turn tail, tuck their fucking tail and run like a hit dog. You've defeated somebody. And all they wanted you to do was get aggressive, and you didn't. You killed them with kindness, and it fucking destroyed somebody's world. And that is the funniest shit to me ever. King of Cups. Look, you maintained your composure. You maintained emotional control. You were not manipulative at all here. You were in the upright with your feelings and how you handled things. You stayed in control of your emotions. They didn't want you to. They did not want... There's that secret squirrel shit. They were trying to get you aggro. Like you weren't going to see it coming. You saw it a mile away. It was like up for public fucking display. I mean, hello. It was up for public display. This person's going to be really, really sorry they lied about you. What are going to be their repercussions? Please and thank you. What's the repercussions, please and thank you, for their lies? Chariot in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Oops. And the Nine of Swords. Nothing that they move forward with in the future is ever going to pan out. They're going to be consistently frustrated, and they're never going to get a decent night's sleep again. They're going to constantly worry about money, constantly have nightmares, or constantly have memories. Every time they go to sleep, they're going to sit there and think about the shit that they did. Trying to get it past you. Trying what they said about you. Chariot in reverse are trying to get you thrown in jail. Trying to get you to miss an opportunity. Trying to hold you back. Trying to slow you down. This person here, their consequences for what they're doing is they're going to now experience the energy they sent your way. What they wanted for you, they're about to experience, and they're going to be really, really frustrated. There ain't going to be shit they can say about it either, because it's their own personal nightmare. This person, I don't think they can even speak to you. That's too big of a chunk. That's way too big of a chunk. This person can't even speak to you. Jeez, what's with the chunk? Like, again, I'll take them. I'll take these as the end of this deck. All right. We've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Oh, shit. The consequences for this person is they're going to be held back. They're going to be frustrated. They're going to be haunted every day by what they've done. They're never going to have another peaceful night's sleep, because all of a sudden this person's going to develop a conscience. Jiminy Cricket. Literally, this person will have a cricket in their house for the rest of their life. Every night it will haunt them. It's going to drive them crazy too, because I don't think this person can handle bugs. I think bugs freak this person out. So I think they're really going to be haunted nightly, daily, by their own conscience, by their own created demons. You have defeated the final boss, and here this person is. They're going to have to hand over everything that you want right here. You're going to get everything you want. Anything and everything that you want. They have to just hand it over. Everything that they want, you get. Everything that they think they're in charge of, you're the boss now. I'm hearing that meme, look at me. I'm the captain now. You are making this person bow. You have defeated this final boss. And they have to bow to you. Not literally like, we'll worship you. But like, they have to admit defeat. They tried to nail you to the cross. They're going to be fucking sorry they fucking lied about you. Because look, you're over here just trying to follow a spiritual pathway. Over here with the Hierophant. Eight of Cups, trying to walk away from anything that was bad. Trying to walk away from anything from that people could use against you. Trying to walk away from a bad reputation that actually had nothing to do with who you truly were. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Trying to dust yourself off again. And this person tried to publicly humiliate you and call you a sex worker. I don't want to rent to somebody like that. I'm bougie. Meanwhile, you're over here following a spiritual path, completely celibate, and this person's telling you or telling people that you're a sex worker. I don't get people. Like, did you actually like do a transaction with somebody like this person here? Or are they just talking shit? East side shit out of the west side of their neck like a cunt or a punk. You defeated this person. Whoever they are don't know shit about your real life, okay? They don't. You walked away to follow a spiritual path. They don't know nothing about what you done because they're so mad that you followed that path instead of the one that they were on. They don't know what you're about. Not completely diverged. There's thief. Somebody's trying to just, I don't know. It's like they're trying to set you up. Trying to set you up. Trying to make it look like you've taken something when they're the ones that really took something. It's like a distraction from what they've done. This person's trying to make you look like something, but they're the ones, like they're stealing some shit or something. This is all distraction. It looks like the guy in the front is the thief, right? Because he's prominent in the card. She's the thief and so is the kid. They're a team. She's distracting the man so the kid can pickpocket. Somebody here is using you as a distraction so they can steal from somebody else that thinks you're the bad guy because you look like a prostitute. Look at the card. Look at the symbolism and listen. Coffin in reverse. Somebody's trying to revive a situation, trying to revive communication, revive contact after this is how you have been characterized. So they could be this person, but they're characterizing you to whoever this person they're stealing from is to make you look like the bad guy. You know this person's energy, like you've been over a house. Look, I don't want to rent to somebody like that. I just don't. I don't like it. I've heard things. I heard that they do things for money. Nobody can live on their own and afford it. Nobody can do anything by themselves. This person has got some fucking issues. You've defeated this person. I don't think they're going to have a job. This person's super petty. They're using the fact that you have custody of your kid or something as a weapon. Messages here. Somebody's trying to tell CPS on you or something like that. This person has lied on you so many times about so many things. Maybe they're trying to tell look, the community in reverse. Jesus, even the people around you have gone and to the court system, to CPS, to something official and said that you were a sex worker. And now they're going to be sorry they fucking lied about you. Sorry they lied about you. All right, final pass. Masonic deck. Have I already used this one? I don't believe I have. Okay, what do the people or this person who tried to nail you to the cross, who lied about you, who tried to make you look like a sex worker, who didn't realize that you were trying to be the leader that you wish you had by following your own spiritual path and getting away from everything from your past. You're trying to change your fucking life, and this person is trying to say that you are even worse than you were when you changed. Okay? What is their consequence? The Hermit. Three of Swords in reverse. They isolated you, now they have to come beg for forgiveness. They made people investigate you. They lied to the police about you. Now they have to come beg for forgiveness. This person here, they're going to be eating crow for a while. Their foot is all the way in their mouth. This person is going to have to pay you probably. Two of Pentacles. They're going to have to restore your life. They're going to have to put things back in balance to where they fuck shit up. Four of Cups. They made you get rejected for something based on what they said about you. They have to restore some balance. They have ruined something for you, and you're getting rejected for things because of what this person has said or put on paper or put in writing, in a text, in an email, something like that. And you're about to get that shit sent to you. Why you were rejected for something? Death in reverse. You were rejected, but you're about to be brought back into the loop of a situation. The Tower in reverse to bring a final end to it. Eight of Cups. You walking away was the exact right thing to trigger the destruction of whoever this person is. Their entire world is coming undone. They're never going to sleep again. Nothing is going to move forward for them. They're going to have a life of frustration, a life of missed opportunities and aggression. They're going to have to sit there and watch you boss up and get everything they want handed to you by Spirit. Everything they tried to distract people from giving you, what they tried to bring back to life, what they tried to resurrect over some sort of home situation. You're about to get a message. What was said. You're about to get the information of why people turned on you, what they used to get people in your community to literally shun you and turn their back on you, to isolate you. This person has to ask for forgiveness and restore balance in your life because they caused many rejections, and you can't get your fucking reputation back. You can't rebuild from what they've destroyed. They tried to call you a sex worker in the legal system. I mean, seriously, right now. Bottom of the deck, judicial, adjudication. Tell me about the shadow. What's going to haunt this person the most? What's going to haunt this person the most? Door of Dreams. Watching you get everything that you want. Watching you pursue all of your dreams and have those doors open easily for you while their Chariot is in the reverse. There no more forward movement. Doors are being shut for them. Doors are being locked for them, and opportunities are being given to you. You're about to get everything you want, and this is the shadow for this person. They are on the flip side. This person used to have everything happen easily for them. This person destroyed your life, and now they have to give up everything, or they're going to lose everything because they wanted to destroy your dreams. They can't destroy a reputation. They can't defame a character within an entire community of somebody and say you're a sex worker, the whore of Babylon, the great prostitute, when you're literally on a spiritual pathway to the Most High God. Okay? Ascension. Eat that card right there. Choke on that. How that flew out. They wanted to nail you to the cross, but here's the thing. The one that got nailed to the cross is the Redeemer. Remember that. And the ones who nailed him to the cross are the murderers. The ones who nailed him to the cross killed the Son of God. The ones who nailed somebody to the cross are the ones with murder and hatred and malice and horridness in their heart. Divergence. This is why their paths went separate ways. This is why the secrets are coming out. Moon in reverse, the key in reverse. This is why all of these memories are being unlocked for you. Resolve in reverse. Nobody is ever going to be able to overpower you or outwill you again, because you have found this spiritual path. You are not even on the same road. You're on a high road, they're on the low road. And that's okay. Both are needed to keep balance in the world, but you're not going to be walking together. You've defeated the final boss. Whoever this person is worked extremely hard to make you look like a prostitute, like the whore of Babylon, quote unquote. You've defeated the final boss. They're petty as fuck. They were watching you in secret, trying to catch you doing something. Every time you fell down, you got back up. Every time you had a setback, you kept going. Every time you had an obstacle, you overcame that hurdle, because you had to be the leader that you wish you had. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Closing the reading right there. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys stayed for the entire reading, you are like superstars. You fucking kick ass and take names. If you guys share the reading, I appreciate you. If you like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, you guys. I really appreciate it. If you want to share it across platforms, I think I fixed that problem. So go on and share the videos. And you guys, remember, with energies like this, we got to clear it. We got to just remember to keep taking the high road. The next right choice. Every step, make the next right choice. That's how you walk the path instead of cherry pick a book. All right, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out. Mwah.